that your teammates right now. It's not easy to get at any level, all right, to get to play in the postseason. And you stayed in it, and you made the plays at the end.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present The Jeff Lebo Show. The Jeff Lebo Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the Jeff Lebo Show. Got a big show planned for you coming up today. We'll have highlights from the two games in Florida at Florida Atlantic and Florida International. And then a real fun segment today. Coach Lebo will challenge Hakeem Richmond and also Peter Torlak in our annual three-point shooting contest. Coach Jeff Connors, strength and conditioning coach at ECU. He'll be by as well with his Camp Connors segment. And then a look ahead. The Pirates have two games at home coming up next week. East Carolina on Thursday takes on Tulane. And then the Southern Miss Golden Eagles are here on Saturday. Hang in there with us. Coach Lebo joins me right after this.
We'll be right back with more of the Jeff Lebo Show, presented by U.S. Cellular and sponsored in part by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Hey, I'm Bruce from his wireless company. He could have switched to U.S. Cellular and been rewarded with a new phone faster, but why do that when you can just make your old phone feel new again?
Happy birthday, honey.
Dad, this is my old phone.
No, it is not. It's got that new phone smell. Smell it. Smell it.
I did. It smells like lies.
Smells good to me.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better with reward points to get you new phones faster. U.S. Cellular. Hello better.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
On Casual Fridays, Gary likes to flip the script and go all gangbusters. Gary's a risk taker regardless of the occasion. And last summer, Gary rolled the dice and let his daughter name the new dog. She chose Carl the dog. Gary's bold. He breaks the rules. He's why we break the rules with our new 3-cheese stuffed crust pizza with not one but 3 cheeses. If you've got $13, keep one, because a large is only $12. Or get any unstuffed pizza for $10. Go for greatness, people. Pizza Hut. Make it great.
Like a ghost on the wind, he comes from the sea, and trembles the foe like a storm on the lee. From East Carolina, victories are told of the spirit of the pirate and his purple and gold.
The Jeff Lebo Show continues with sponsorship by Suddenlink. Bundle and save with Suddenlink. And by Coke Zero. Every sip of Coke Zero is like a game-winning shot for your taste buds.
Coach Lebo joins us now. And, Coach, when you look at your ball club this year, a lot of guys do one thing very well, but is it important that everybody contribute in so many other different ways?
Well, the game is so much more than shooting a basketball, Jeff. So many young players define their game by how many points they have. And there's a lot more to this game than just scoring the basketball. That's an important part of it, no doubt about it. But rebounding, defending, taking care of the basketball, execution, defense, all different things, on the ball defense, off the ball defense, being accountable, dependable, and reliable in every area is something that we try to stress to our players. And when you're young and inexperienced, that's a hard thing for players to understand.
Well, your basketball team has been able to put the ball in the basket this year, but Jeff, now we're in conference play. Do you think that's going to get a little tougher?
Well, and I think you've played 15, 16 games now. You've got a lot of film out on you. The coaches know the personnel of your team. They know what they can do well, what they don't do particularly well. So we'll have to have guys step up, and we have to have new guys come in and score the ball for us and be able to step in and play. And maybe they got to get better, and they got to expand their game over the course of the season.
Well, your team shot free throws pretty well this year, about 72%. We talked about this the other day. Is that going to be important to win games this year?
Well, we've done a good job of getting to the free throw line to date this year. That's been surprising to me with this team, and we've shot the ball very well. We were at the top of Conference USA in free throw shooting, so that's something that we'll continue to try to get to the free throw line and outscore people from there. I think that's really important as you look at statistics. Show me a team that gets to the free throw line more than their opponent, I show you a team has a chance to win.
You have an interesting point guard situation because Prince Williams is about 6'5", Antonio Robinson is about 6'4", so you've got big point guards.
Well, we do, and we try to utilize the zone a little bit more this year. We've had trouble guarding the basketball, so you've seen us play more zone this year than any team that I've had as a head coach probably in 15 years. So you're going to see that a lot more here coming down the stretch.
You're a man-to-man guy. Is that tough for you to play a lot of zone?
Well, it is. I like to be able to mix a little bit. The last probably 5 or 6 years coaching, I've really kind of dedicated more time to the man-to-man, but the way the rules have changed a little bit, and depending on your personnel, Jeff, you got to be flexible to be able to play both.
When you watch Syracuse play over the years, it's amazing how well they play that zone, isn't it?
Well, they do, and it's so much of what they do. They recruit to it, and their personnel really fits it. They've got big guards. They're big in the back line. That certainly makes a big difference when you're 6'9", and 6'10" in the back line, being able to block shots and use your athleticism.
We'll be back, and we'll have more with Coach Lebo right after this.
I'm Bruce from their wireless company. They could get reception where they need it with U.S. Cellular, but why miss a chance to get closer with your neighbors?
Phyllis! Call the sheriff! Signal searching varmints! Get your own reception!
All right, see you tomorrow, everybody.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better with national coverage where and when you need it. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
The time to switch to Suddenlink is now. Get our best package with HDTV, internet, and home phone for just $30 per service monthly when you bundle. This package also includes TiVo Any-Room DVR service on up to 3 TVs for $19 a month, and your choice of an internet speed upgrade or Wi-Fi for only $10 a month, all with no contracts. Get TV, internet, and home phone for $30 each when you bundle. Switch now. Call 877-478-7860. Order Suddenlink today.
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates on their way to Florida this weekend for games against Florida Atlantic on Thursday, Florida International on Saturday. And let's start with Mike Jarvis's team. And Jeff, this is a big team. They've got 5 guys on this team, 6'9" or bigger.
Big, and that concerns us. A terrific player, Argentinian player who's a senior who can really score the ball. They've been very good at home, Jeff, and they've had a hard schedule. They've played 4 BCS-level teams. They played Boston College on the road where they really should have won that. They played Duke really well besides a 5-minute period in that game. They've played a lot on the road too, but they've been hard to beat at home. They also have a win over Central Florida. We all know how good Central Florida is, so it'll be a tough test for us. And they're coming off a big road win at Rice, playing with a lot of confidence. Yeah, that was a good win for them. They're 1-1 in conference play, entering play against the Pirates. And then Florida International coming up on Saturday. Buckles is a really good player, transfer from Louisville. He's a terrific player, and they've got some athleticism. Again, they've been on the road a lot. They've struggled on the road, but have played very well at home. First time that we've kind of play on the road back-to-back with a quick turnaround, so it'll be interesting to see how our team responds. Yeah, they've got another good player, Tymel Murphy, who's a good player too, isn't he? He is, and he can score the basketball in a variety of ways. He gets to the painted area, he can put it on the floor, kind of an undersized 3-4 man that can really play and is having a terrific season. Uncharted territory for the Pirates. They've never played at Florida Atlantic, never played at Florida International. So let's go to South Florida now and pick up the highlights.
Trap games are nothing new in basketball, but Mike Jarvis's 5-11 Florida Atlantic Owls took it to a new level Thursday night as guard Jackson Trapp put up career-best numbers. ECU had jumped out to the early 11-point lead behind the hot hand of sharpshooter Akeem Richmond. He knocked down 6 3 balls on the night, but Trapp got hot. The sophomore hit 5 first-half threes on his way to a career-best 22 points. Prince Williams provided a highlight with the spinning reverse layup, but it would be the point guard's only basket on the night. The scrappy Owls had managed to trim that double-digit lead to just 3 at the half. The second half belonged to the Owls as Marquand Botley picked up where Trapp left off. He heated up, knocking down 16 of his 17 points. The Owls took the double-digit lead. Richmond tried his best to keep the Pirates in it. He finished with a team-best 20 points. East Carolina just 8 of 27 behind the arc. Mike Zangari turned in another solid effort with 14 points and 11 rebounds, but the breaks and a lot of the calls went the way of the Owls. FAU outscores East Carolina by 14 in the second half, and they take the 78-67 win.
Today we're here with Damon Magazoo once again. This is the time of the year when our seniors begin to train for Pro Day, and some of them go off to different places. Damon's going to be around here for a while training with us. Today what we want to do is we want to go through our acceleration ladder and then add a come to balance drill to that particular drill. Our acceleration ladder measurements right here, this is what we use for our acceleration quotient. So basically what we want is the athlete to get through almost 10 yards in 6 steps by putting force down and back into the ground. What Damon's going to do today is he's going to get through this initial ladder, get up to close to full speed, motor down and come to balance as a defensive player or special teams player would in a real situation on the field, and then accelerate through another acceleration ladder that's identical to this one. Good. We're really going to miss Damon this year. I think that he's got a great chance to make it to the next level. We're going to try to get his speed down a little bit this winter, and we really appreciate what he's done for our program, both from a performance and a leadership standpoint.
On Casual Fridays, Gary likes to flip the script and go all gangbusters. Gary's a risk taker regardless of the occasion. And last summer, Gary rolled the dice and let his daughter name the new dog. She chose Carl the dog. Gary's bold. He breaks the rules. He's why we break the rules with our new 3-cheese stuffed crust pizza with not 1 but 3 cheeses. If you've got $13, keep one, because a large is only $12. Or get any unstuffed pizza for $10. Go for greatness, people. Pizza Hut. Make it great.
Look at that. Brett Favre. Justin Verlander. Mean Joe Green. Teresa Weatherspoon. T.Y. Hilton. Randy Moss. All players from Conference USA schools. The question is, who is the next Favre? Who's the next Verlander? The next Moss? We're about to find out.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
The Jeff Lebo Show continues with sponsorship by Suddenlink. Bundle and save with Suddenlink. And by Coke Zero. Every sip of Coke Zero is like a game-winning shot for your taste buds.
Welcome back to the show. We like to have a lot of fun every year with the annual three-point shooting contest. We all remember Coach Lebo, what a great shooter he was at North Carolina. He's a little bit older now, but Coach, you're still pretty good with the three-point shot.
Well, every 5 years I get older, my range moves in about 5 feet. So I'm going to move out to the three-point line. I haven't shot, I don't think, Jeff, till last year's three-point shooting contest. So we'll see what we can do here. And we got 2 good players here that we're going to shoot against. Keem, one of the top three-point shooters in the country, and Peter can really shoot the basketball.
It's going to be fun. Let's take a look.
Well, we're here at our annual three-point shooting contest. I've got Keem Richmond, Peter Torlock, 2 seniors. I like to send out the seniors with a nice L as they leave here in the three-point shooting contest. I did let Shamar, I was a senior last year, beat me. Not going to happen this year. I've got good competition, obviously, in Akeem, one of the top three-point shooters in the country. All I have to do is talk to him a little bit. He'll miss some shots, all right? And Peter, I'm going to speak in some kind of foreign language, too, so he understands me. But we'll have fun here today. We'll shoot 10 shots here, and they know it's my show, so if I don't win, we're going to reshoot it until I win. So we'll shoot 10 shots, 2 shots at 5 different spots here. And who wants to go first? Who's scared? Who's scared? Go ahead. Pete, you can go first. You can go first here. We'll start it off here with Pete. We're going to start off in the corner, Pete. Now, Keen, that means you have to rebound, which you haven't gotten one of those in a long time when you play. All right, so there's nobody out here, so you can get a rebound. We'll use 1 ball. Is that the ball you want, or are you going to make an excuse about the ball? Don't care. Huh? Do you want this as the ball? This is a Nike ball. Is that all right? Yeah. All right. Does it have the right texture to you? All right. We'll go 2 and 2. 2 there, Pete. 2 on the wing. 2 at the top, 2 at the wing, and then 2 in the corner. All right, and then we'll go, Keem will go next. All right, go ahead and shoot when you're ready. Usually misses that first one. Did you come in early and shoot, Pete? Did you come in early?
Last night.
He's getting ready. That's 3 of 4. Wow. 4 or 5. 5 or 6. Uh-oh. I might have picked the wrong guys. I might have should have picked somebody else that's not as mentally tough as Pete. Shoot that one in. You might even beat a Keem. Wow, 8 of 10. 8 of 10. Way to shoot it under pressure. Good job. Akeem, you're up next, all right? I'm gonna have to do the show again. I don't know if I can make 8 of 10 anymore. Usually in the games he misses his first, 6 to 8 shots. How do you keep shooting them? What's that, Pete? 2 or 3? Wow.
4.
I might have should have went Minji's to shoot it today. Wow. I'm getting discouraged. Keem was in here this morning, and you know that shooting. What's that? 9 and 8. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. We are going to have to shoot this again now. Now, you got to realize the older you get, I'm getting close to 50. Each 5 years, you add in about 5 feet of range. So right now, my range is about 15 feet. So I haven't shot since last three-point contest. So this could be a little bit raggedy. But we'll see what happens here. Oh. I made one at least. I like that sound, don't you? Oh, I always hated the corner shot. That's what killed me here. 6 in a row. I made 7. Akeem wins it with 9. Peter with 8. 7 for Coach Lebo. I come in last again this year.
We'll be right back with more of the Jeff Lebo Show, presented by U.S. Cellular and sponsored in part by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Weather vanes are one of the oldest methods of weather prediction. While there are a multitude of designs, the most sensitive weather vane is this rather unattractive dish shape. It detects rain, sleet, snow, even wind. You know it's working because when the bad weather comes in, your TV signal goes out. Quite ingenious.
Outdated satellite technology is no match for clear, reliable TV from Suddenlink.
I'm Bruce from their wireless company. They could get reception where they need it with U.S. Cellular, but why miss a chance to get closer with your neighbors?
Phyllis! Call Sheriff! Signal searching varmints! Get your own reception!
All right, see you tomorrow, everybody.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better, with national coverage where and when you need it. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
How do you measure the value of a college education? What are the values that give it worth? The rigorous pursuit of knowledge, the drive to innovate, the commitment to improving communities, and the courage to stand up and lead the way into a brighter tomorrow. These are the values of an East Carolina education. Come discover their true worth for yourself. East Carolina University. Tomorrow starts here.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you.
The way Conference USA is set up this year, the Pirates go on the road one weekend and then back home the next weekend. So East Carolina's home on Thursday against Tulane and then Saturday against Southern Miss. Let's talk about Tulane. Ed Conroy's done a nice job, hasn't he?
He has. He's lost a lot of guys from last year. He had two really good players that end up transferring up. His style is very unique. It's very different. Offensively, they can really score the basketball and get you spread out. And again, terrific coach. Have a freshman that's really, really playing well for him this year. And he always has somebody. He does a good job of finding those diamonds in the rough, and he's got one this year and another guard that can really, really play.
And then Donnie Tyndall, the head coach at Southern Miss, got a contract extension last week. Jeff, he's done quite a job.
He has, and their style is unique. They've got toughness. They rebound. They play the zone. They've given us a lot of trouble here in the past few years. So with their physicality of play, and so we got a tough week ahead of us.
Coach, thanks so much for the visit. Good luck this week. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Jeff.
That's the head coach of the Pirates, Jeff Lebo. Join us next week for the Jeff Lebo Show right here. Have a great week, Eastern Carolina.
The Jeff Lebo Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular. Hello, better. This is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.